look at the predictions of epidemics in the SUSHRUTASAMHITA. Sushruta was one of the earliest whistleblowers, warning the possibility of respiratory illnesses of epidemic proportions afflicting human settlements. Sushruta says that from time to time, epidemic respiratory illnesses with symptoms like cough, dyspnea, running nose, headache and fever will occur, affecting large population of humans. People will be affected irrespective of constitution. Almost anybody and everybody will be afflicted by the same disease. What are the causes for such epidemics? Sushruta says that such epidemics can be caused by a multiplicity of factors. The major causes of epidemics are kritya or harmful acts of individuals, abhishapa or curse of pious beings, rakshakrodha or anger of harmful beings, adharma or unsustainable ways of living, and vishaushadhi pushpa gandha or affliction by toxic pollen of herbs. Rakshakrodha or the anger of invisible beings. So Rakshas means from that from which one has to be protected. It looks like in ancient days microbes were known by the graphical term of Rakshas. Fumigation is a method to eliminate Rakshas in classical Ayurvedic text, especially to prevent the separation of wounds. And this method, known as Rakshogna Karma, has been found to destroy microbes in many experiments. So working back, we can say that since Rakshogna Karma destroys microbes, the Rakshas could very well indicate microbes. Adharma includes all the acts of human beings that are not sustainable for the environment and human society, leading to gross imbalances in nature, creating all kinds of calamities. What then is a solution for such epidemics? Sushruta says that many things have to be done to pacify such epidemics. Apart from medicines, in fact, Sushruta does not describe so many medicines to manage the epidemics. The things that he says are to keep away from the location of origin of the disease, pacificatory rites, practicing self-control, performing auspicious rituals like japa, homa, offering gifts to respectable people, especially the gods, fire rituals, folding hands in a gesture of prayer, offering namaskara, practicing austerity, following instructions of Shastra, practicing kindness to other life forms, charity, receiving initiation from the preceptor, Guru Diksha, following the instructions of the preceptor, the Guru, and being in the company of Devadas, Brahmanas and Gurus. The first and foremost measure is Thana Parityaga, keeping away from the places where exposure to the disease can occur. This is the first and foremost step in mitigation of such epidemics. It's very much like lockdown, quarantining and isolation that will have to be enforced during an epidemic sometimes. So SUSHRUTA says that apart from treatment, what is known in Ayurveda as Daiva Vyapasharya treatment, actions that will compensate for the disharmonious actions that we have done collectively over a long period of time. Prayaschitta is one of the measures to overcome epidemics. And interestingly, Prayaschitam does not just mean, atoning for something that one has done. It's even beyond that. It means getting engaged with one-pointedness in tapas or self-transformation. So the message is that epidemics come with the message that we have to reflect and change the ways of our life by bringing about a transformation in our thoughts, words, and deeds. Though Sushruta does not discuss about medicines, Charaka Samhita does give some advice. Charaka says that medicines collected at the time of the epidemic will not be effective. They have to be prepared specially, made highly potent, anticipating the epidemic, especially cleansing therapies and immune-stimulating medicines. Rasayana should be administered. This is a very specific advice from Charaka, in addition to the advice given by Sushruta. So boosting the immunity of the individuals is the best bet to overcome the epidemic.